Hello and welcome to Musicals with Cheese, a very special episode of Make Me a Musical, and please allow me to introduce you to two triple threats and part of the Funny Girl Tour. It is Hannah Shankman and Annaliese Wilbur!
Thank you for having us! Oh my god, we're so excited to be here.
This is gonna be a blast, and the one thing that ties us all together is we all have deep connections to Michigan, and... Truly. Hannah, you went to the University of Michigan, correct?
I did. Go blue, baby.
And Annaliese, you were born in Pontiac, correct?
I was born in Pontiac and raised in Bloomfield Hills and West Bloomfield. But my sister went to Michigan State, so go.
Oh
wow.
Bitter enemies.
House divided.
And I figured it's so rare. I mean, not that rare. University of Michigan is this very well-known Broadway staple for education. It's right there with Carnegie Mellon. But it's so rare to have people that I can talk to about this. So today, in Make Me a Musical, in under 30 minutes, we have to pitch Michigan the Musical. And it's
Michigan the Musical.
Yeah, and that is just our jump-off point. So... when we think of Michigan, what is the first things that we all think?
We think of Michigan, University of Michigan, obviously, and football.
Okay, well, that's a lot coming from you. So I'm just going to come right out there.
We're theater people, excuse me.
But, like, how do you not think about football when you think about all the, Michigan State and Michigan's rival?
Wait, what do you mean?
Football.
Did you just say that when you think of Michigan, you think of football? We're talking about the Lions here.
They might go to the Super Bowl this year.
There's a
good chance.
College football.
A 4% chance is what I read recently.
That's more than zero.
Oh, wow.
I agree.
Because all the listeners are going to be like, who cares about football?
Oh my goodness.
Musical.
This is a musical theater podcast. But I like that starting point. So I think we kind of accidentally pitched Star-Crossed Lovers. Why don't we have it be two football players, one of them as part of the University of Michigan, one of them part of MSU, that grew up as childhood best friends. Now.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I feel like we're giving Bring It On vibes, but as a musical about men in football.
Okay. So what is
Heathers? It's giving Romeo and Juliet in tights on a field. It's giving...
Yes.
Oh my god, it's giving so many things already.
All right. So what is our two leading men's name?
Luke.
You gotta give something Midwestern. You gotta give something...
Bryson or something like that.
Yes.
Oh my god, Bryson.
Wait, Luke and Bryson are great names. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we got Luke and Bryson.
To all the Lukes and Brysons out there, we love your name.
I love it.
Luke feels like one that goes to the University of Michigan, and Bryson is definitely...
100%.
All right, so they grew up together. What is our opening number? What are we setting it up for this Michigan musical?
Oh, it's got to be like what's that? What's the week you have like parties before school starts?
Oh, orientation.
Welcome week, like welcome week.
Okay, welcome week, and what is the big? Because it kind of I'm imagining like a snobs versus slobs vibe. What is the vibe of U of M, and what is the vibe of MSU?
Listen, you better watch out. All these MSU people are going to be like, they better not make us the slobs.
I mean, I feel like they would also be the first ones to call U of M people the snobs, though.
Well, that's
100%.
That's, yeah.
It's got to be like the football team at Michigan is like having this like hoity-toity like luncheon with everybody.
Yes.
And then like all the MSU kids are having like an awesome rager party.
Darty. It's a darty. We've got a banner on fire outside.
Oh my god.
The pong table is set up, all green, all white.
It's perfect.
That's the vibe.
Okay, and then Luke and Bryson cut away from their respective groups and FaceTime each other, and then we have a little setting up of their thieves in a FaceTime video.
It's giving very like Dear Evan Hansen set. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's also giving like a teaser at the beginning of like Michigan history, and you're thinking you're gonna see like cherries and Petoskey stones in the Ford and the automotive industry and Motown music. And it's like, yes, Michigan, college.
And then it's just football.
College. Exactly. Football.
college rivalries.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
what we're building up to. So they are, and I think the main running joke would be they never go to class. We never see what their classes are like, because that's college, isn't it? No one ever thinks about the actual classes.
No, absolutely not. Unless you're a musical theater major, and then it's all you think about.
Oh yes, that's a little different. If you're in an art,
if you're in the med
form.
school at MSU, like
I feel like maybe like the only class we see them in is like the football player from Michigan has to take like an arts class with a musical theater group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like his elective is with like all the singers in like some acting class, and they're all like, "Who is this guy?
Yeah.
All right.
What's he doing here?"
I think we need some ingenue of some sort. We need some kind of female represented. Why don't we make this like an alt scene kind of girl in the musical theater class?
She's the musical theater girl.
Yes.
She is the Rachel Berry of the University of Michigan. But maybe like, you know, a little like not as tightly wound.
maybe like chill. Maybe like chill. I'm really good at the arts, but I don't flaunt it. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, it could.
You know, I'm okay with, you know, just kind of going with the flow. I'm not going to stab anyone in the back. And maybe this could be a romantic rival to Bryson or to Luke. You know, because maybe Bryson's on the bisexual side.
Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it.
a
We love it.
bisexual king.
A queer football king. Ooh.
Queer football king.
Okay. We need to conflict. We need to we threw one rock of conflict, but what is this female character's name?
Hannah.
What is
Shankman.
I am
Hannah
her.
Shankman.
She is a Jewish girl from New York who went to the University of Michigan, and she's like, I don't understand football. What about like? I feel like she has like a cool, edgy name, like Jade.
I like Jade.
Yeah, I was thinking like Alex or Jade or something inherently like queer coded, but
I love it. And maybe she does, since she's from New York. Bryson has to show them the love of Michigan. Like, here's what Michigan's all about.
Oh wow!
the scene's got to be a party. I feel like, or
Yes,
like
but-
a pregame.
Yes, like, come to one of my games, check it out.
Yeah,
And then
Yes.
there has to be a meeting, like a.
We're having like a school scene like in Mean Girls where they meet in the classroom, and then
Yes.
it's like they're in the halls and he like invites her to the game.
yes. And then at the game, let's bring back the Luke and Bryson.
shows up at the game.
Oh my goodness. And it's
Is it
like
MSU Mish football game?
I feel like it's not the first
No,
game. I feel like they're playing someone else.
MSU Mish is the climax. That is
Oh, that's the 11 o'clock number. I got you.
Yes, that is what we're building up to. How about Luke shows up to Bryson's game, but all of his crewmates show up and try to sabotage like their locker rooms or something. And
Like they stink bomb the locker room or something.
yes, and then this is kind of like the first like tinge of mistrust between their friendship.
Love it. Love it. You guys, we need to get this like copywritten. This is actually good. I would watch this.
So Luke comes from the edgier MSU people. What are some of his friends' names? We need some conflict there. Like what kind of
From
MSU.
we need 4-letter names, 5 max. We gotta
Like Jared,
Dad, Jared,
Dad. Oh,
Jeff,
These are-
maybe.
these are good answers.
Brad.
These are good.
Um,
Brad.
I'm thinking. Oh God.
Chad and Brad. That's funny.
Okay, yes, those are our main antagonists on the MSU side, Chad and Brad.
Yes.
We love a good rhyme.
Yeah, because they can rhyme together and then they have a big villain number together.
Mhm.
You know, they definitely have like a handshake too. You know what I mean? Like the Chad
yes.
and Brad handshake. Oh
Oh
god.
my God.
Jade watches Bryson and get embarrassed basically. And Bryson blames Luke and his compatriots a bit, but then they kind of end on strained but decent terms. We need another wrinkle before the first act closure, and the first act has to end with the dissolution of their friendship and romantic feelings being squashed altogether. So what could cause the the complete disruption of it, but still tied to
Okay.
U of M football.
So if Bryson has come to the U of M to sabotage Luke's game, maybe he tries to like make amends at like a party or something, right? And then
Or since it's like the football season, maybe like an orchard or something, some kind of off.
we love it.
Orchard? I love
We love it.
That's Michigan, you know. We got orchards. We got.
That's true.
apple orchards. I'm screaming the cherry.
We're giving you fall vibes
Oh,
all
God.
day.
And they sing a song like "Apples to Oranges" or something about a metaphor to how they live.
Maybe they like make up at the apple orchard, and it's like all good, and then they go back and like we have to have Bryson like walk in on Luke and Jade kissing or something.
Yes.
That's the like climax of Act 1.
Oh,
And then Luke decides, or Bryson decides, you know what? Fine, all bridges are burned, and he like does something so horrendous
He
that
sings,
like
like, the
Tanya
Aaron
Harding's
Burr
him
number, yeah.
almost.
wait. He takes a hammer to the cube on the campus. Cube that you spin or something. No, it's
Yes.
a rock. You know how to defend the rock? Or he like steps on the U of M gold thing. Sorry, I know how to really make U
Oh
of M people
my
mad.
goodness, I am shook.
I know
The
how to
cube
do
and the M all in one number? Oh,
This is like his world burn moment where he's like, I
Yes!
am destroying this. And that is how we end Act 1 with
Wow.
that
I'm
total.
shook.
It's like the slow stomp on the U-Mish gold plate as like the lights go down, and you never.
And we
see
will
that.
have previously set this all up for how much this means to Luke in the song with Jade. Who
Y'all, if the viewers could only see the shock on my face right now, I am truly unhinged. I can't believe you even suggested that, Annaliese.
I got a lot of buddies at U-Mish, and I always know how to press buttons.
I'm like sweating. I'm sweating.
So, Act 2 opens with a fun, upbeat number that gets people back in their seats because it's never having to do with the plot. So, what is
it's
that
gotta
number?
be the tailgate. The tailgate.
Yes.
What if all of Act 2 is the U of M MSU game and
And
like
we start with the tailgate.
yeah, we start with the tailgate and this was the build up, but as it gets discovered, Luke basically tattles on Bryson and there's an investigation and he is not allowed, like at halftime he is not allowed to play the rest of the game and he's like the star player.
Ended? Oh my gosh, that's sad.
So Luke got his revenge on Bryson for destroying all the symbols that matter.
Wait, this is so sad. How are they ever gonna make up?
Because I have a plot point.
Let's go, Annalise.
Do it.
There's only one moment. Wait, hold on. There's only one moment in the entire
She's holding the microphone.
Is Luke MSU? Wait,
No, Luke is
Luke
Michigan.
is Michigan. Bryson's the one
Yeah.
who messed up, right? Okay.
Yeah.
With reason, validated.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's only one way Bryson can make up for all of his wrongdoings. During the national anthem of the UMich MSU game, Bryson will go on the field and sing a love version of I Miss You from, what is it, Blink-182?
Oh, wow.
Is this a jukebox musical that we're setting up now?
It's not I Miss You, it's I Miss You, Miss You. And you see
Honestly, that's brilliant.
the romantic
brilliant.
entering of Luke onto the field.
Wait a minute. Is this like one of those moments where like he sings and then Luke realizes he's also queer and they like have a kiss at the top of the game and then
I was thinking at the return to after halftime, they go up to each other and you're not sure what's going to happen. And it's right at kickoff. And right before they say hut, they kiss.
I love
And
it.
confu-
Yes, and turns out
Drama.
Is the song called Hut/Kiss?
Hut and kiss.
Hut and Kiss. Oh my gosh. I love a queer football musical. Oh,
That's cute.
I think, okay, so that resolved itself. They fell in love. What happens to Jade? What is Jade doing during all this? Do they get upset?
Jade
or...
is like, no, she's also queer. And she's like, yeah, I totally support this. This is great.
Oh, I get
You know
everything
what I mean?
now.
She's like, actually, I invited my girlfriend to the game.
She's in like an open relationship. So she's like, oh, well, this is my girlfriend from New York that's visiting. And like, we're in an open relationship. So yeah. Woohoo.
All right, we
Woohoo.
need to talk comeuppances. What happens to Chad and Brad for basically destroying Bryson's soul?
Oh gosh. Chad and Brad get their Achilles rips during the game
Whoa.
and they're both out for the season.
Whoa! Oh my God.
Damn.
I'm pulling an Aaron Rodgers. Yes, I know things about football. He tore his Achilles this weekend.
And I think at this point, like, Bryson and Luke become like statewide sensations, a representation of unity in Michigan, and are held up to that standard, and both have to be a beacon and an icon for each other. And I think, like, after that kiss and after the game, they have a moment together in the locker room where they properly unpack and apologize, kind of a for good moment before it all wraps up.
Yeah.
And I feel like the end of the musical is going to be like fast forward to like 5 years later, and there's a thing that happens at every like Michigan State game called the Hut and Kiss, and at kickoff they have a couple kiss at every game.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I love this tradition. Should we make it happen?
Wait,
Yes, we need
the Hut and
to.
Kiss? Oh my God.
We gotta write Mr. University of Michigan and tell them that we need this.
Hilarious. This is like the best music. I would totally watch this. I mean, I know I wrote it with you guys, but I would watch it.
I do want to add a little bit of Annalise's life, where maybe they went to the university thinking they were going to be involved in science and all that, and but then turned to musical theater through Jade. Like, that is Luke's arc in Act 1 is kind of becoming a little bit more artsy and turning away from, the
Luke was in LSA, College of Arts and Sciences, or some.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know it. Yes.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
Annalise, you went to school for science?
I did.
they were going to be a surgeon.
I did the same thing. I went for art history.
Wait, what?
Do you love how me and Annalise are still learning things about each other? We're like,
It's
wait,
so
you
beautiful.
both went for the arts and switched into theater? Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
People are opposites. No, yeah.
We're so smart. Oh my God.
No, people are like, wow, you studied science before this? I was like, you can choose your major. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But, yeah, that's funny.
That's so cool. Yeah, we definitely need that in the musical.
We do. You need.
I'm wondering, was the reason? Wait, so Bryson from MSU was besties, like brought Jade to UMich? That's the whole thing.
No, I think
No,
that.
she was musical theater, right?
Yeah, I think Jade is the one that
At UMich.
convinces Luke to join the musical theater
Oh my
clan. Like,
gosh.
oh,
So maybe there has to be a big musical theater number, like very typical, like stereotypical.
Yes.
Like
we have kick lines.
yeah, like I'm thinking Mean Girls, like the opening song. It's like "Welcome to North Shore High." It's like "Welcome to."
There's definitely a scene where Luke's in class and he's like, I don't get it. And they're like, oh, let us explain it to you.
Or maybe it's like a ridiculous musical theater concept where it's like, for your final exam, you have to present a musical theater thing, and you are paired up with one person, and he and Jade have to do the mixing of both worlds, a football-based musical theater number.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I love that.
And Jade's like, "You've
This
never
is
heard of Ben
unhinged, y'all.
Composer's riff videos, like the riff compilation? Like, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, I'm so confused." Like Shoshana Bean, like listing like all of the names.
Oh my God.
Stephanie J. Block, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, get your together, right? So
Wait, and to like throw a little funny girl in there, maybe they base their number off of like Funny Girl, so it's called Funny Football.
I love it. I love it.
and
we juxtapose that with Bryson just doing like dude bro stuff across over in Lansing.
Literally. Oh my
so true.
God.
And I'm thinking at the end of this musical number, like it turns out the teacher walks back into the room and it's Julie Benko. And it's like, and she's just chilling.
Julie has a one scene in this musical. Obsessed.
She plays herself every 8 nights a week for one scene.
For one scene, and it's literally just a gag.
That's a principal track. You get good money for that. I love it.
Well, she needs a break. She's been working her booty off.
Oh, yeah.
The princess track.
Okay, so we wrap it all up. What is the final number of the show called?
Oh man, what is the? I mean, I feel like it's got to be that Kiss Hut reprise.
More green, blue, but deep. Green and blue make turquoise.
Oh my God, not green and blue make turquoise.
No.
No.
It's blue and yellow make green. Green and blue
I'm
and
gonna
gold make
cry.
green.
You're You're so right. Maize and blue.
Oh my god. Make green.
Maize and blue.
Wait, why is this hitting me so hard? I'm like, how have I never thought about that before?
Well, but
Is it also that I'm like I feel like the Michigan commercial that's on TV all the time also needs to be a part of the like it's playing in
Pure
the background
Michigan.
on like the projector. Yes. Pure Michigan.
Luke and
is
Bryson
playing in the
are
background on a
pure
projection.
Michigan.
Yes.
But it's like, okay, so we have Luke and Jade who are going to be Maize and blue, and then of course your green is Bryson. So we have to like.
What if they end as a throuple?
I love it.
That's cute.
I'm not going to say I wasn't thinking it earlier because I was.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're sick of heteronormative relationships. Like, when's the last? Imagine if Oklahoma ended in a throuple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Well, I don't know about that actually. That sounds like a toxic relationship waiting to happen. But
Depends on who you're pairing. Judd's still gonna die.
okay, great. It's actually Ado, Annie, Curly, and like what's the other guy's
Will.
name? I can't even remember. Yes,
Will.
exactly.
Lori goes off on her own. She's tired of all these men. All right. So we have our musical. We have our pitch. It is beautiful. It is wonderful.
Oh wow.
Who would you cast in these roles?
Oh wow.
Put on your Broadway producer
I
hat.
feel like the Dean of Michigan is going to be Audra McDonald.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
However, the one time I saw Audra live was at MSU.
Gasp.
I feel like is it
I'm shook.
Alex Newell?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Jade?
Oh, I
that
love
would be
that.
incredible.
Do you know what I mean? Like the epitome of what arts should be. Like
Exactly.
I feel like Kyle Selig should play Luke.
ooh, we're getting somewhere. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm on bated breath. I'm not going to interrupt here. I want to hear the pitches.
And then I feel like or maybe Zach Pizer. I know that would be fun. I love
don't know.
him.
My brain is telling me Andrew Barth Feldman as Bryson.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait, that's awesome.
I want
This is getting very good.
two
I
very
also
different
feel like-
vibes, you know?
Well, but
I also was like,
he's
could Leslie Odom Jr. play a teenager? He could play Bryson.
Oh my goodness.
Or a college student, I guess.
Well, I guess are we doing
no.
stereotypical musical theater thing where 40-year-olds play high schoolers and
Yes.
students, or are we doing like actual college age? Because I would see like
You know what? I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's a fantasy. This isn't going to happen.
The real question is who is playing Chad and Brad?
Russell Crowe and
And Hugh Jackman.
Any name could have come out of your mouth, and I would not have predicted that one.
Honestly, never.
oh my
No.
god.
Oh my gosh. I feel like watching Russell Crowe play a teenager would
Would
be
actually send me
a Tony Award-winning performance.
10 out of 10. Yeah, who is playing Chad and Brad? Like zero. Blank
Brad.
mind.
Chad and Brad. I feel like wait a minute. I feel like it has to be okay, I feel like you guys don't know who he is, but Eric William Morris.
Oh yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. And then he needs like who could it be? Like Jason Gauthier. I know that that's so random because you would cast him as a musical theater person, but he should play the other football player.
Definitely, 100%. I see this so clearly.
Yeah.
Eric William Morris. That's a good pull.
Thank you so much. I love Eric. He's a great guy.
I love him every time I see him in things, and I'm always like, oh, it's him.
Ugh, he's the best.
I was also thinking of Chad and Brad being potentially like drag kings. Also, but then they cause all the drama, so that would be like not fair.
Are we doing Alexis Michelle coming in here? Broadway debut?
Oh my.
I just had them on the show last night, so they're fresh in my brain.
Oh my god! I was like, who's drop dead funny that we can put in? And I'm thinking now of like SNL people. But yeah, I like everyone.
I'm also like, do we put in oh my gosh, you guys, I have such bad COVID fog. What is his name? Jonathan Gallagher Jr.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. He gives Big Professor vibes, or TA vibes.
That's true. Wait, is he the musical theater professor?
There we are. And introducing Julie Benko. Jonathan.
I'm dead.
I love I love this.
I love that.
You know, I feel like the Spartan
Okay.
mascot has to be involved in some way.
Oh, definitely.
Because, like,
Definitely.
at the very end, we're doing maize and blue equals green. What if they all transfer to MSU because it's the superior university?
Oh, is it though? I'm not sure.
We spent
That's so weird.
much of this conversation about UMich and it's all meeting at UMich. No! The ending number has to be at MSU, in my opinion.
I feel like maybe Luke transfers to MSU to be with Bryson.
That makes perfect sense.
That's so cute. I'm into that.
That makes sense.
Or he just stops playing football and just joins the musical theater
That's
track.
true.
I mean, I do love that.
I do love that as well.
And he goes to he only goes to the Michigan State games.
Yes, exactly. Support his person.
His boy.
Who writes the score to this musical?
I feel like
that's a really good question. I feel like it's Pasek and Paul.
That's the easy answer, though.
But I want it to be like David Yazbek.
I'm thinking like Heather's the musical composers, like Lawrence O'Keefe and Kevin Murphy.
That would be good.
You know
who
like
would
Steven
probably Steven Schwartz would be wild.
Epic.
Oh my god, I miss you. The Steven Sondheim musical.
The last musical he did right before.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Jason Robert Brown comes out and he's like, you know what? Let's do a piano solo here.
Right, exactly.
Honestly, Jason Robert Brown would be a great choice too.
Yes.
Another like kid favorite, if we're trying to appeal to the kids, I think Joe Iconis would probably do a pretty good job. Too.
Joe would do a great job. A great job.
I was thinking you want to make it like magical Disney vibes. Alan Menken for sure could send that score to the heavens for sure.
I feel like
honestly, I feel like a lot of people would do good stuff with this. Like Kuman and Diamond would make it really funny. I think it could be like anyone would be great. So many talented composers and lyricists.
What if we put all of them in a room and have them fight over whose stuff gets?
You know what? Everyone gets a song. SpongeBob the musical style.
Yes, everybody gets a song.
Everyone gets
obsessed
one song.
And Cyndi Lauper gets one too.
And Cyndi.
Elton John steals one somehow.
Yes. Oh my god.
I love it.
That is amazing. Oh, and oh my god, I'm literally the worst musical. You
were gonna sing the song and I loved it.
I literally transferred from a science major when I cannot say the name of Sarah Bareilles, of course.
There it
is. Yes. One song.
You were about to sing a love song, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
I saw it in your eyes.
Love ballad.
You knew it.
We all needed.
Well, I guess we got 2 minutes to spare. So my last question is going to be, what is the song that they use for all the marketing? What's the one that will be performed at the Grammys or the Tonys? What is the big number? Is it going to be one of the love ballads? Is it going to be like one of the overly choreographed ones?
I feel like it's gonna be the Welcome Week number.
Really?
I feel like it sets you up to be like, oh, what is this show? I want to see this.
That's true. I was gonna say Maize and Blue is green, but I feel like that is the 11 o'clock number.
And it gives away the ending.
We can't spoil it.
Maybe the tailgate number, or maybe the musical theater number.
Oh, the musical theater number would be the one they perform at the Tonys. That would be the Tony performance.
Yeah.
But the promo show for bootlegs is like the tailgate number. They're like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, like, go green,
because you want to attract all the like men who are going to New York City with their wives and are like, okay, we could see this musical. You know what I mean? Like, it's about football.
I think the tailgate number is the one they perform on the Today Show, but the musical theater number is the one they perform at the Tonys.
Yep.
That's what the people need.
And 30 seconds spare. Where are you guys? You guys got to cast yourself in this. Come on. You got to Lin-Manuel Miranda yourselves in here.
I am 100% playing like the third musical theater person in the back. Understudying Jade.
Can I play the Gatorade bucket on the field?
I thought you were going to play Sparty.
Oh my god.
Wait, at the reveal.
Oh yeah. Wait, and I'll play the Wolverine.
I was just going to say, yep, the same brain.
Maize and blue makes green. And that is 30 minutes on the dot, and we have made a musical. I Miss You, the musical.
I miss you. That is too much. Oh,
truly incredible work, my friends. Thank you so much for doing this. But now that we've reached the end, it is time for you to promote the wonderful things you have and your social medias. Hannah, why don't you go first? Where can everyone find you on the internets if they want to follow you?
If you want to follow me on the internets, I'm on TikTok and Instagram at Hannah B. Shank. I know. I
Would you
couldn't
like
get
to handle?
Shankman, so Hannah B. Shank is what I got.
It's
Hannah
what I
be
got.
shanked.
So remember that. So if you also, I'm an Instagram person. I don't really have social media other than Instagram, to be very honest.
None of those
Probably
tickety
healthier.
talks, nothing like
We
that.
literally, I will see it because I'll get addicted to it. So I can't. I gotta put it out there.
Aren't we all?
So yeah, I was gonna say Instagram as well, and it's my first name, Annaliese, Annalise dot Wilbur. Or wait, is that it? Yeah, it is dot Wilbur. Annalise dot Wilbur. That's my handle for Instagram. If you want it. So
Yes, wonderful, wonderful work. And if you want to see them and the rest of the company of the Funny Girl North American tour in, like, you know, the greatest state in the world, Michigan, they will be there in Grand Rapids, Michigan at DeVos Hall from September 19th to the 24th, and then at the Fisher Theater from September 26th to the October 8th.
yes, then we come back to Lansing. Let's go.
Yes.
Lansing in the
In
spring?
February, right?
February, yeah.
That might be breaking because I don't see it on your website.
Breaking
We
news.
totally have it. Wait, I'm finding it right now.
Wait, yeah, here it is. And it will be at the Wharton Center for Performing Arts, February 6th to February 11th, 2024. I know what day I will be there at the Fisher, and I'm hoping for the opportunity to see both of you on that
Hey,
stage.
please come to the stage door. I'd love to say hi.
I would love that. It depends on how sleepy I am, and also because I don't know. Maybe
up
as an
late.
actor, y'all will feel differently about this, but I feel like I'm just kind of stopping you guys from going home from work.
Oh, you're sweet. We were always happy to say hi to people at the stage door, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap this on up?
Go green.
Thank you so much for having us.
Go green.
It was
Go white. Sorry.
Well, maize and blue mixed green. Thank you both for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Musicals with Cheese.